Hola, hoy vamos a aprender los mandatos formales. We're gonna learn about formal commands in Spanish and how to use them with object pronouns. These commands are used when we're talking about someone formally using usted or ustedes. What are the formal commands? Formal commands are used to give orders, instructions, or strong suggestions to people you address using usted or ustedes. For example, pase usted, please go ahead. Or hable más despacio, por favor. Speak more slowly, please. Now, let's see how to form them. We're going to learn how to form them as affirmative commands and negative commands. For affirmative commands, we're going to use a quick rule using the present tense and the yo form. So we start with the yo form of the present tense. So comprar, we have compro. Vender, we have vendo. Step number 2, we drop the o. And then step number 3, we add the opposite vowel ending. So for AR verbs, we add e or n. So compre, compren. For ER or IER verbs, we add the opposite vowel, so a. Venda, vendan. That's it. Super simple. Now, quick note. The actual rule also uses subjunctive. We do not know subjunctive yet, so in the future, you will use this rule to create subjunctive and things, and then you will be like, oh, affirmative commands can be done from the subjunctive. But for now, super simple rule. Negative commands, that's super simple. We put no in front of the affirmative command, and we have a negative command. So, for example, no compre este coche, or no vendan la casa. Do not buy this car, do not sell the house. No plus affirmative command, we have a negation. So let's practice. Write the correct formal command for usted and ustedes. And don't forget the rule about opposite. So I have the example here, hablar, hable, hablen. Stop the video if you need more time. Estudiar will be estudie, estudien. Aprender will be aprenda, aprendan. So we have ER, so we have A. Abrir will be abra or abran for ustedes. And so we have ER, we go to A. And I'm going to give you some extra. Those are irregular. Ir, we have vaya, vayan. And then ser, sea, sean. Those are irregular. So now we're going to learn how to add the object pronoun to the command. So when the command is affirmative, we add the object pronoun directly at the end of a verb. So for example, limpie la cocina. So we want to shorten it and we say limpie la. La cocina, la. We put it at the end. Diga la verdad. Then we have dígala. Muestre el pasaporte a la gente. Muéstreselo. One extra thing, remember the accent. When you add a pronoun to a command of 2+ syllables, add an accent to maintain the original stress. And now let's look how to combine negative commands and object pronouns. When the pronoun is negative, the pronouns go before the verb and after the no. So like no plus pronoun plus verb. Let's look at some examples. No compre los marcadores. No los compran. We can see los the pronoun instead of marcadores. We do not want to repeat always the same word. We do not like repetitions. No me traigan las frases. No me las traigan. Here we have two pronouns, me and las frases. So we have no me las traigan. We put the pronouns in between no and the affirmative command. Super simple. Let's practice again. Substitute the direct and indirect object pronouns following the example below. Use your imaginations. So for example, I have compreselo. What does se stands for? What does lo stand for? I made it up. Compre un anillo para su novio. Can give an advice to someone. And we have 3 examples here. Imagínenselas. No se lo den. Póngaselo. Those are the examples. Pause because I'm going to give you an extra slide and write down the sentences for you. Bonus slide. We're going to look at some spelling changes. So if there are spelling changes, like car become que, so buscar will be busque. Pagar will be pague, and so on. Then there are some verbs that have an irregular yo form, like digo. So this will be diga. Yo hago. When I want to do a command, haga. Pongo, ponga. Salgo, salga. And then we're going to look at the 5 irregulars. You're ready, so to before. We have dar, de, den, estar, este, estén, ir, vaya, vayan, saber, sepa, sepan. And then we have the last one, ser, sea, sean. Adios.